So you've probably been looking at builds and seeing just how many skill points you can get in this game. And you're wondering, how do I even get started? I'm here to show you both easy things you can do right now to get some skill points, along with some longer term things you can do to keep getting them as you progress through the game. So stay tuned. And if this video helps you out, please like and subscribe. I'm also streaming Lost Ark on Twitch, so come catch me live there. Links in the description. Skill points are also account bound, so doing these once will unlock them for all of your characters. The first thing I want to go over is probably the easiest, although some of it does require a bit more gear score, which is your towers. There are 2 towers you can do in this game, Shadespire and Fatespire. Shadespire is nice because you can start doing it early on, since the gear score requirement is pretty low. Fatespire requires you to get to T2, so it takes a little bit longer to get to. Towers are instances with lots of floors that you need to clear, along with some challenges. But it isn't anything too crazy. Each floor gives different rewards, and the first time that you run each floor, you get a special one-time reward. Running this again on your alts will just give you various materials for each floor, which honestly is nice for upgrading your alts gear too. On floor 20 and 50 respectively for each tower, you will get 3 skill points, which is great. Next up, I'm going to go over some quests that give you skill points as well. There is a purple quest on Serenity Isle called the Stone of Power that gives 3 skill points. There's a broken wagon to the left of where you enter the island that you need to interact with to pick up this quest. Another quest that gives skill points is A Light Cast Over Dark Fields, which is a purple quest that you get from Theron. If you watched my previous early engravings video, you might already have this quest done. And you actually get this quest pretty early on, so you can hover over Theron on your map to see if you finished this already. This quest gives an additional 3 skill points. Next up is actually your second awakening quest, which you can start after finishing Rohindel. If you haven't done this quest yet, it might be time to get on it. This quest is long, but it's worth it because you not only unlock your second awakening for all of your characters, it also gives you 3 skill points. The next quest is actually after you hit T2 and have completed the Phaeton questline. You'll then be able to pick up Buried in the Ground from Kaldor for another 3 skill points. Yay! Next up, I'm going to talk about island tokens, which you've probably gotten from completing some islands for materials and you're wondering what they're used for. You get these tokens from completing certain islands, and after getting 20 of them, you are able to trade them into an NPC on Ophir the Lonely Island for 6 skill points. You can see which islands have tokens, since not all of them do, by pressing Alt-L and clicking on the Islands Token menu. On the bottom, you can then click Total Collection Status to see all of the islands that can give them. A few islands that are easy to complete to get started include Iwana Island, Golden Wave Island, Fomona Island, Glacier Isle, Lullaby Island, and Giant Mushroom Island. Islands in this game are actually really beautifully designed, so this is a fun way to throw some adventure into the mix while getting some extra skill points. Next up, I'm going to go over Giant Hearts, which, like the island tokens, are another collectible that you can view by pressing Alt-L. Giant Hearts are primarily used actually to farm skill points, so this is a fantastic way to get some early on as well. I'm going to show you how to easily snag the first 6 skill points for this. If you hover over the Giant Hearts in your collectibles menu, you'll be able to see where to obtain each one. You'll also see that they're numbered, but don't let that fool you, because you can get the hearts in any order and still have them count toward the rewards. If you check out the rewards by clicking the menu at the bottom, you'll see Giant Hearts give skill points at 4, 6, 10, and 12 hearts respectively. Since there are a lot of Giant Hearts, getting to 12 is something that you'll work on over time. However, the first 6 Giant Hearts, for 6 skill points total, are fairly easy to get, and I'm going to show you how. The first Giant Heart you actually get from completing Tortioque, which you should already have. The second one you get from completing floor 35 of Shadespire Tower. Fatespire also gives another Giant's Heart at floor 35, but that one requires a much higher item level, so you can worry about that one later. The third Giant's Heart you get from the world boss Tarsilla in Lake Eternity Shoeshire. You can check the timer on the left to see when it spawns. The fourth and fifth Giant's Hearts you'll get from trading in Guinea's coins. You need 7,300 for both, in both Blackfang's Den and Freedom Isle. If you don't have enough Jinya's coins to trade in, you should have a lot of coin chests from your rewards and the like, so you can open some of these for extra coins. The 6th giant heart you'll get for trading in 33,000 pirate coins on the island Atlas. Although the merchant for this spawns at 3 different locations and might not always spawn, so he's a little annoying to find. There's also a merchant that sells the Atlas Island token for 16,000 pirate coins, so make sure you grab this as well if you happen to stumble upon this merchant. You would need a total of 49,000 pirate coins if you wanted to buy the token and the heart. And if you're in the need of pirate coins for this chest, you can, again, use your coin chest to help you out. At the ship merchants and harbors, you're able to trade in coins for pirate coins. And I recommend getting sun coins, as they give the best trade conversion at 1 sun coin for 20 pirate coins, since you get the same amount of coins from your chests regardless of which type you pick. After this, you can head to Wisdom Isle to trade in your hearts for rewards. Also, you can get several Giant's Hearts from Rapport, so I recommend you do your daily emotes and music plays on them. You can see which NPCs give them by checking their names in the Giant Hearts menu, and then looking for them in the Rapport menu, Alt-N. Beatrice is the easiest, as she's the only one that requires a friendly stage to give you a Giant's Heart, so you can start off with her. The last thing I'll cover in this video for skill points is Adventure Tome completion. This can take a little bit longer depending on how much of a completionist you are. However, each of the areas, East Luterra, North Vern, Shoeshire, and Rohindle, give skill points for reaching a certain percent of completion. To see how much you've done and how much of a percentage you still need for skill points, you should press N. You can choose different continents at the top, and you can see the various ways you can complete each area further. This includes doing things like using collectibles, looking at vistas, and discovering monsters, along with finishing quests. As you can see, I'm at 40% in Shoeshire currently, and at 50% I get 3 skill points. I hope this video helped you get started on finding some skill points, and I'll catch you all next time.